Hi everyone, my name is Ahmed Abu Shanab. As pre the decision requirements, I'll be presenting the old man and fears as my folks tell. Here it goes. Many years ago, the Wish Mountains were full of fears. People used to go moonlight to see dancing for the known, where they would dance by seeing green rings in the grass. There was an old man living in those days who used to frequently the fears that were held across the mountains. One day he was crossing the mountains to a fear, and when he got to a lonely valley, he sat down, for he was tired, and he dropped off to sleep and was begged to fall down by the side. When he was sound asleep, the fairies came and cried him off, big and all, and took under the earth. And when he awake, he found himself in a great place of gold, full of fairies dancing, the singing, and they took him, showed him everything, the splendid gold room and gardens, and they kept dancing around him until he fell asleep. When he was asleep, they carried him back to the same spot where they had found him, and when he awake, he thought he had been dreaming, so he looked for his bag and got hold of it, but he could hardly lift it. When he opened it, he found it was nearly filled with gold. He managed to pick up, and turning around, he went home. When he got home, his wife Katie said, What's to do? Why haven't you been to the fair? I have got something here," he said, and showed his wife the gold. Where did you go get that?" But he wouldn't tell her, since she was curious. Like all women, she kept worrying him all night. For he put the money in the box under the bed, so he told her about the fears. Next morning, when he woke up, he thought he would go to the fair and buy a lot of things. And he went to the box to get some of the gold, but found it full of clucky shells.